and welcome back to my nail corner. I have a quick one for you today to show off this new kit from Double Dip. It is their jelly kit tip. I think they're calling it their magic jelly kit or something like that. Anyway, it comes with all of these things. This is the adorable little egg-shaped lamp that it comes with to flash cure your tips once you adhere them to your nail. I'm going to go through all the steps. It comes with the jelly tips in the length and shape that you select, and the premium jelly tip liquid kit. So I will go through the process with you, so I'll explain what all of these liquids do, but they are 4 great liquids for adhering jelly tips to your natural nail. So let's get into it. First, you want to check out the jelly tips themselves. Figure out if you're doing all of your nails, that's great. I am just doing it on this one nail because I chipped the corner of it and it felt like that was my opportunity to show you guys how to adhere these. Now, disclaimer, I am no pro. As you can tell, I don't usually wear tips on my nails. I wear builder gel over them, but you know, sometimes things happen and you need a quick repair, and this is a pretty quick process once you kind of do it a couple times and figure it out. So you want to go through the tip sizes and find the one that best fits your nail. You don't want it like super snug, so if it's too small for your nail, you'll be able to tell. And then you don't want it going over the edge, obviously. So find the right fit for the nail that you are putting the tip on. I don't know, you could put these over some length, but honestly, I think that they adhere better the shorter your nail is. So because the corner of mine was all like chipped off, I went ahead and filed it down so that it was even length straight across. It broke my little heart. I hate breaking the corners off of my nails, but that's what I do more often than anything. I don't usually like fully break the tip of a nail off. It's just the little corner and it's enough to ruin the length. And I wasn't willing to take all the length off of all of my nails because I just don't feel like my hands can rock shorties like some people can. So I filed off that length. I have my tip selected, and then I'm going to grab my Efile. So your Efile is going to help you kind of roughen up the inside of the nail tip. So you want to it's got like a slick smooth surface to start with. So just on a low speed, I'm using a coarse grit carbide Efile bit, but you can use like a sanding band. Really whatever you have will work fine. You just want to rough up the inside of that tip to give it a little bit of texture. This is what works for me. If you have a different method, then that's great. You should stick with that. So this first primer, I think it's called primer. You saw the name on the bottle, and I'll list them in the description box below. This very much acts like a dehydrator. It was very thin consistency. In fact, I think it's very much like a dehydrator. So very quick, air dry. The next one we're going in with is going to be, I believe it's called the adhesive bond, and this is working like it's a gel primer. So this, I always explain it like it's like double-sided tape on your nail for gel products. And I like to go ahead and put this inside the tip as well, because I want that thing to stick. I want it double-sided tape all the way around. So I go ahead and do that on my natural nail and then also inside the tip. And then we're gonna go in with the press on gel. Now this is like a thicker consistency gel, kind of like builder gel consistency. Here I will show you. So it's a pretty thick gel, but not goopy, if that makes sense. It's really nice and smooth. So I like to put this on the inside of my tip as well as on my natural nail. Now I, in this video, just cured this all together. You can go ahead, apply it to your fingernail, cure that separately, and then put the tip on. But I will tell you, I've had this jelly tip on for a week now as I'm recording this voiceover. I have zero lifting, zero issues whatsoever. So if you want to just do like 2-in-1 shot as far as curing goes, then this is a possibility for you also. So gel on the nail, gel on the inside of the tip, and then you want to get your little lamp ready. And I'm going to be honest with you, I fumbled around with this little egg-shaped lamp. It's so darn cute, but I think I need to kind of settle it into a home where it can be stable. So you want to press your tip on kind of starting at the cuticle and then press pressure towards the free edge, and that's going to get rid of any air bubbles. It's a really nice little touch sensor to turn that egg lamp on, but the way I had it situated, I could not quite get it to where I wanted. But just that little bit of light exposure that I'm getting on my nail right now is curing it enough to stabilize the tip, and then I can go ahead and put my finger in the lamp. Does that make sense? It just needs like a little bit of UV exposure, and then it's going to cure that like a flash cure enough to get it steady, and then you can put your full finger in. You can put your hand in your full lamp at that point, but those little lamps are really great for doing these tips. I just need to angle it in a different way, and I was actually thinking about like putting a magnet on the bottom and setting it on something so it kind of stabilizes it, because it's super cute, but it is a little bit rolly. So I pulled out my tip clippers to take a bunch of the length off. You do want to choose either tip clippers or a file to take off the length. I think if you use just regular straight like nail clippers or toenail clippers, you're going to run the risk of cracking the tip. So I do have a pair of tip clippers on hand, and I did use those, but you could just file down the length, or you could leave them long if that's your jam. I don't think I could function like that and would probably poke an eye out trying to get my contacts in or out. But this repair, just to give me a little bit of length to kind of stay even with my other nails while I grow out that broken nail, it's been great. The shape is just so nice and smooth. It's got like a perfect little apex to it. Just very minimal work to shape it, however, to match your other nails if you're doing it like this, or if you're doing a whole hand, then you're like good to go. So you can just file the shape and then call it a day. It is like smooth and glossy on the top, but you can also buff that surface smooth and put a gel top coat over it. And that is what I'm going to do, just to kind of match my other nails. And again, I tend to use peel base over either my builder gel overlay or a jelly tip, but look how great that looks just as is. Like such a pretty and just streamlined extension. So I'm going to go ahead and buff the surface of that jelly tip, and then I am going to put on the no wipe gel top coat that came with the kit and cure that. Now, just to be clear, the new kit that released is available now. I'll put the link in the description box for you. It comes with the jelly tips in the length and shape that you prefer, whichever you select. It comes with the 4 liquids, so basically the dehydrator, primer, the gel base that you use to stick your jelly tips on with, and then the no wipe top coat that I'm about to use here. And then it also comes with the little cute little lamp, and then a choice of your the color you choose of a gel polish. So that is a great set. It comes with kind of all the things that you could need to complete a jelly tip set and then paint them with a color. And like I said, that's available now on the Double Dip website. Description box has the link. And also, you guys know I have a discount code. It's Kate25 for 25% off anytime on anything in the Double Dip shop. So snag whatever you want, because the discount code goes for everything. So cure for 60 seconds, gel top coat, and then you are set. So there's the little set. There's my finished jelly tip extension. It was so easy, so smooth, and like I said, has held true all week long under a couple of manis. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you in my next vid. Bye now.